Hi kids. What we're going to do today is we are going to build this robotic arm, this little Lego robotic arm, okay? And if you're building out of the Mindstorm kit, you'll have the exact parts. If you're building out of other kits, you might have to adapt these parts, okay, in order to make it work, all right? And right now I have this one locked open, but this mechanism, this little piece right here, will come off once we are finished building. This piece is right here, holds everything nice and square for us and holds it still while we're building, which is a part of the building process for many items. You lock them in place, you build, then you pull this the supports out and see how it works. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to start by getting the parts that we need for this. And I'm going to get the tape adjusted. Okay. Let's see if we can do this without making it fall. It's probably kind of loud right now. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. First parts that you're going to need, you're going to need 2 of these bars. Okay, 2 of these bars. And you can determine how long they are based on counting the holes. All right, so count the holes, and then you need to get out 2 of these bars from your kit. All right, I'm going to put them down now, and you can pause the video to count those out if you need to. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to need 2 of these bars, okay, and you can tell how long they are based on how many holes you have, okay. You're going to need 2 of these, all right? So we need 2 of those, all right? You can kind of compare them in length to those, okay? So we need 2 of those, 2 of those. Then we're going to need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of this length, okay? 6 of this length, all right? And you can see how many holes you have. You need 6 of those. All right. Then you're going to need this plate, and you can see the length of it. Okay. All right. How many holes are in the center? All right. Then you're going to need 2 of this size block. And you're going to need 4 of these gears. Okay. Alright, just so you can see everything that you're going to need, spread them out for you. Then you're going to need 2 axles, and to help you understand how long they are, I will put them on this, okay, and you can see how long they are, okay. So they're a little over 3 holes long, or 3 pegs long. You need 2 of those. Okay, so you need 2 of those. And then we have these very small little axles, okay, that you're going to need. And you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 of those, okay? So go ahead and pause your video and take out the parts that you're going to need to build our robotic arm. And while you're doing that, pause the video, I'll get everything off screen so I can begin building, okay? Now, I'm going to put the model right in front of me like this, kind of give you something to work off of as well, okay? All right, here we go. We're going to start by, I'm going to turn this around to orient it for myself. We're going to start with this section back in here. And that involves these two longer ones, okay? You have the short ones and you have the longer ones, okay? So you're going to start with the longer ones, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to take two of these and you're going to put one of these little black axles like that. Then you're going to skip 1, 2, 3 holes and put a second one right there in that peg right there. Okay, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes over. Okay, so when you put it on there, you can see that you have a gap of 3 holes, a space of 3 holes. Okay, so that is done. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this one and you're going to put a peg up underneath it like that. Okay, so now you have these two things together. All right, now you're going to snap them down, okay, and you're going to snap them in on the 5th hole, this hole right here. So you bring this up and you snap it up like so. So you have one facing up and one facing down, okay? And then they're hinged like this, and they come together like a pair of scissors, all right? Then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take these, two of these, okay, and you will snap one down on top, like so, and then the other one will snap up from the bottom, like so. Okay, so they're like this, okay, and then you slide them together, okay, when you need to connect them. Take a black peg and you're going to come over so that you have 3 holes, and on the upper one you put down like so, okay? So this is what it looks like from below, okay? So you've come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you've put the peg from the bottom. Now you come over on this one right here, you're gonna come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to that 5th hole, and it's gonna connect onto here. So you have to kind of like pull it up a little bit, snap it down into place, okay? Now, you have everything in place, and what we want to do is we want to stabilize that. So we're going to take this, and we're going to snap it into here like that, okay? And that keeps it from folding. It just makes it easier to work with it, okay? Just makes it easier to work with it. Right? Now, the next thing you're going to do is take another one of these black pegs, put one on the top, and then one on the bottom. Okay? So that's what you've got. Okay? One on top, one on bottom. Then you take 2 more of these and you're going to slide one up from the bottom, snap it on like so, and then the other one goes down on top like so, okay? Then, again, in the 5th hole, on the part that's down low, this kind of steps down, you're going to come over and you go on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in the 5th hole, put that little peg, little axle peg, okay? And then you're going to slide them close together, and on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th hole, you're going to lift it up, adjust it, pop it into place, okay? Pop it into place. All right. Then we're going to repeat the process, all right? And on the lower one, you're going to put your peg facing up. And then on the upper one, you're going to put the peg facing down, okay? So that's what you have going on here, all right? Then you repeat the process of putting the bars on. The bottom one snaps from below. Top one snaps from above. Keep them separated, all right? And then you get 2 more of these black axles, and you come over to the 5th hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because this one's on top, it's going to go up from below. Okay. Then on this side, you got to snap one down. Come over to the 5th hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you don't have to put one on there, I'm sorry. You just snap them into the 5th hole. Okay. Like so. And there you go. Alright. Now it's still locked in place. So now we're going to repeat the process again. And the lower bar gets a peg going up. And the upper bar gets a peg going down. Like so. So it looks like. Now we're going to take these bigger bars, okay? Now, when you put these on, okay, it's going to be the same top-bottom pattern, and this one is going to go up from the bottom, but you want the top of the block, where the pegs are, all right? You want those facing inward, okay? Inward, like so, okay? All right, so if you're looking at it like this, they're facing up. Facing inward, okay? Then you're going to take this other bar, okay, and you're going to snap it on, and you're going to make sure that these pegs face towards these ones. So when you snap it on, it looks like that, okay? All right. Now, on your lower one, your one that's stepped down, you're going to come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and put your remaining black axle peg in there. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This dot right here, that 5th dot, will come over. You lift it up and you snap it down in place like so. Okay? Now, we're going to finish up the grabbing end of it. And what you do is you're going to take one of these blocks, and you can see that this is the upper one. When you snap it on, you want it to be flush right here. That way it's at the same height. This bottom is at the same height as that. Okay, so when things close, they will be aligned. Take your other block, snap it on this end, like so, and there you go. There you have it. Okay? And so now it's good to go. And now we're going to work on this end right here. Okay? And all you do is you start by taking your gear and this little axle, putting it in flush to the opposite side like so. Then you take it and you put it on here like so. Take a second gear and put it on top. Okay, so that's what you have. Then we take this gear and that axle, insert it so it's flush. Then, same repeating process, like so. And there you have your robotic arm. Okay, you have your robotic arm. Now, when you want to operate it, this part right here, you just carefully take it off, like so, and then your robotic arm goes in and out, okay? In and out, all right? Which is kind of a neat thing because it extends quite a bit there, all right? Okay, there you go. Good luck.